mission of Sunnyhill is to create a world of opportunity for people with disabilities, whether it be in residential, recreation, or educational opportunities. So success is just so individualized by our clients. What are their needs? What do they like to do? What does motivate them? Sometimes it takes a while to figure out what that connection is and what we can do, but that's what Sunnyhill's good at. That's what we do, is we individualize the program to fit that individual's needs.
Of all the residential programs here at Sunnyhill. We have the full range of residential programs where we provide anywhere from 1 hour of support a week to services 24 hours a day for individuals with developmental disabilities. I've seen people go to school for the first time, get their first job, ride a bus for the first time, get reconnected with their families, go to Six Flags for the first time, get out on the field at Busch Stadium with some of their lifelong heroes, get their first pet. Just people achieve things that without the support of Sunnyhill probably would not be a possibility for them. For the family, I think it helps relieve worry about what will happen to my child or my loved one when they see the person in their family diagnosed with a disability continue down a path of some sort of normalcy. It provides a lot of comfort and relief for the family. For the individual, it provides so much of a sense of self-pride and empowerment and independence that they are making their own choices, becoming a productive citizen, a member of their community, a neighbor in their neighborhood. It just allows them such a sense of pride and a sense of self. There's a young man that we serve that is now 20 years old. He will be graduating from Southview High School this year. When we first started working with him, it was about 4 years ago. He was just getting ready to turn 17. He was going to school 1 hour a day by himself, not riding the bus with anybody else due to his aggressive behaviors and problems with appropriate social skills, things like that. This year he started riding the bus to and from school with other kids, going to school full days. He has started doing work off-site the second half of his school day. He's completed the voc rehab assessment and he will graduate, start working in the fall after he goes to camp all summer. And he's back connected with his mom. He goes home one night a weekend. She's having a Michael Jackson themed graduation party for him, and he's so proud of himself and we're so proud of him because it's so exciting. He's walking his own path and we're just there to support him. Individuals supported by Sunnyhill get the opportunity to live.
I'm Sherry Talbot, and I am one of the 2 teachers at Sunnyhill University. And Sunnyhill University is a program in which we try to give our clients a chance to do social interaction and to learn firsthand, hands-on kind of life skills. We do cooking with them. We take them in the community where they can firsthand use some of the skills that they're learning, social skills they're learning. We play games with them. We do a lot of arts and crafts, and we do some thematic units so that they can continue learning some knowledge, getting some knowledge that probably they might have heard when they were in school, or maybe we're taking them a little further than what they did when they were going to having formal education. And overall, I just think it's a pretty fun program for them. I think most of them enjoy coming. Some come every day, some come twice a week or 3 times a week. But I think it's enjoyable for them, and I know I'm probably learning as much as they are. So many times when you aren't in a situation where you're going to be around people a lot, and you won't push yourself. You won't push yourself to learn new things. You kind of fall into a routine that becomes, after a while, this would be for anybody, not just our clients, almost mind-numbing. And when they come and they mix with other people, they get other people's ideas, they get never know what's going to come at them, you know, so they have to be quicker on their feet, and it just makes them sharper. It makes me sharper. If I just sit around the house all the time, I get a little bit lethargic about using my brain. Well, I come up here around everybody and I'm much sharper, and they are too. They're living in a situation where they have people who care about them, who love them and care about them, and are trained to take care of them with their special needs. And for many of them, they may have been in a place where they were trained people, but maybe didn't have as much emotional attachment to them. Or maybe they were in a place where they had people who really loved them, but weren't trained to take care of those needs, special needs that they have. Here at Sunnyhill, it all comes together. Our clients really have an opportunity to grow.
My name is Rob Darragh, and I'm the camp director at Sunnyhill for Sunnyhill Incorporated. We're called Sunnyhill Adventures. We have a 60-acre camp in Ditmer, Missouri, and it's for adults and children with developmental disabilities. The children's program is inclusive. We have kids with and without developmental disabilities that attend the camp. We do a number of activities. We climb on our 60-foot alpine tower, which is a swing attached to the side, which is 35 feet high, which is obviously a fun activity for everybody. We have a 2-acre lake. We get to fish, paddle boat, play around the water. We also have a pool, so everybody gets to swim every day. We have archery, a challenge course, which is a number of small activities which makes it more fun to get to know each other. It's kind of, you throw in some name games and it gets them a bit closer together before they take part in some of the more challenging activities, as well as your more traditional camp activities. We have campfires, dance parties, water balloon fights. You know, we do what we have to try and stay cool in the good old Missouri heat. So that's just some of the things we do. We also go on float trips down the Merrimack River, where we spend a whole day on the river, and then afterwards in catamarans we join canoes together. And then when we get done with the day, we have a picnic, and then we experience the Missouri Cave. And we teach the campers about the ecology of some of Missouri's caves, the bats, stalactites, stalagmites. So it's not only fun, it's also educational. Great thing is, our staff come from all over the world, all 6 continents, and we share cultures with the campers while they're at camp. So they realise that the world, doesn't matter how far away you live, we can all get along and interact socially together. So it's quite an impressive program. For example, a couple of years ago we had a mom brought her daughter to camp for the first time. She was 23, and she told me that, you know, her daughter was scared of water, had never been around water, didn't want to go near the water. And I challenged her to let me take her daughter down the Merrimack River in the catamarans, which are 2 boats joined together so you can't flip. So mom agreed, and I had mom and dad meet us in the Merrimack State Park. I told them which bend to meet us on. They actually camped on the river that week at the state park. And we came around the bend, and the daughter starts screaming and yelling and crying, and I can see mom and dad crying, and I'm trying not to cry. It was just kind of one of those experiences. So anyways, we're trying to give people the opportunity to try what everybody else takes for granted. No one tells Rob that he can't go on vacation every year. So we're trying to do the same thing for these guys. They get a week to come to camp, and it's like their vacation away from home. So we want it to be fun and challenging for them, and they get to socially interact with their peers. It's not about disability. Sunnyhill is about abilities. We're looking at we're trying to find what you're good at. So, and then we're going to tell the parents or the families or the staff members that work with the individual, so they can continue to do this throughout the year. And then some of the campers that come back year after year, you actually see an improvement. The good thing about Sunnyhill, from the top down, our board know what we're trying to do and they support us in it. Vicky, our CEO, supports us in what we're trying to do. And then all the other employees, we all get around it because we know we're making a difference. It's great waking up every day knowing that you're making a difference. How many people are sitting at their desk thinking, why am I here? You know, we get up every day knowing that what we're doing makes a difference, and it's making opportunities available to others that they wouldn't get otherwise.
Right now I'm looking for another job. I work 1 day a week at Walgreens as a stock clerk, stocking shelves. And I'm also looking for another job, and whenever I get another job and working more hours, then I won't come here as often.
So they help you here?
It helps develop my independence. Because I have a goal that I'm working on is living on my own in the future. And I'm also thinking about getting my driver's license in the future and having my own vehicle. I'm thinking about having a Chevy pickup truck with OnStar. Because I'm thinking about moving back to the city and living in a studio apartment. And I was thinking about owning 2 apartments where I would live in one and rent the other one out to the public.
I think any person that has a child with disabilities, the main thing on their mind always is what's going to happen to my son or daughter when I'm too old to care for them or I'm just not here anymore. That's where I think we add the most value as an agency, because they can make that placement before that day comes and watch their son or daughter transition into the program and watch how we work with them and make sure it is the right fit and that they are happy.